Okay, I know I have a beautiful voice and people love hearing it, but not as beautiful as yours. Where do I hear your voice all the time?
Well, I've been doing the announcing for the Ohio State Buckeyes home meets for the past 10 years, so that's probably where you heard it. And if you know of West Holmes High School in Holmes County, Ohio, Millersburg, Ohio, I've been helping out that program since 1988.
You do a phenomenal job. I don't know where you get a lot of the biographical things whenever you talk about guys. It's incredible. You're very extensive at St. John's Arena. Now, you do those ones in the Shot, too, don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure do. Yep, sure do.
What's your favorite place? Favorite venue, St. John or the Shot?
To be honest with you, probably the Shot, just because it's a bigger venue, more people, get more people excited, you know, one of those type of situations. But I like both facilities. St. John's got so much history to it.
Looking, Tom Ryan comes in. You come in with Tom Ryan, essentially, right?
In a sense, yeah. I started with him back in 2007 when Colt Sponseller was, started at Ohio State. Colt was from our high school. I've known Colt since he was a baby. And when he had his very first collegiate match, a bunch of us went down that night. He introduced me to Coach Ryan, and I got the job.
Did he just could tell you had this beautiful voice inside you, or how did he know?
Well, I think what it was is Colt came to me right after the duel was over with. And he said, "Do you have a business card?" And I said, "Yeah, I've got a business card, but can't I congratulate you first on your first collegiate win?" He just says, "I can wait till later. Give me your business card." Gave him the business card. He went over and talked to Coach Ryan, came back over to me, said, "Can you go to the varsity club?" I said, "Sure, I can go over to the varsity club." Introduced me to Coach Ryan. We talked a little bit, and Coach Ryan said, "Your job." So I had it from that point.
You look at the careers you've announced. It's incredible. Think about the historical run we just had at 125, 174, and heavyweight for Ohio State. First trio to be four-time All-Americans together. That's incredible. What's it been like calling those matches, calling, just everything, the history you've had in the last 10 years with Ohio State?
There's been a lot of great matches. Tom has built to what I feel is probably, arguably the top program in the country as far as collegiate wrestling goes. He's had a lot of good people come in. It's been an honor to work for him, and Tom's become a very good close friend, and I really like working for Coach Ryan. The talent that he's had down there and the talent that he's going to be bringing in next year, 2018, 2019, I think Buckeye fans should really be excited because it's going to be an exciting team next year.
And you're the voice of the OAC now, which is pretty awesome. And I love hearing the voice. You do such a professional job. Why announcing? What got you into it?
Well, the easiest way to put it is back in my younger years, I worked in radio for 10 to 12 years and did a bunch of announcing, on the side, motorsports, wrestling. And then from the early 90s until just this past year, I was heavily involved in motorsports. Did a lot of announcing there and also some management end of it. But I've always stayed with the wrestling, helped out, like I said, our high school with the announcing and anything else that I can do. Colt got me in at Ohio State, and we're still doing that. It was really quite an honor a couple of years ago to announce the Big Tens when Ohio State, hosted them there at St. John, and that was a tiring weekend, but it was a fun weekend, and it's just one of those type of deals. It's a natural God-given talent, is what it is. As far as the voice and what I'm able to do.
All right, we got finals, Parade of Champions coming out. You got anything else for me?
Well, I just want to thank Jude and thank Jared for bringing me up here to the OAC. I've been doing this now, I think, roughly 5 or 6 years. Jude was able to get a hold of, I know he got a hold of Alex Picasso at Ohio State quite a few years ago to get my contact numbers, and Jude got in touch with me and asked if I was interested, and I said if it works out with my schedule, I'd be glad to help you out. And I really enjoy coming up here and doing the finals. Now
that I got a name and a face with the voice, I'll be saying hi to you every chance I get. Thanks for the time. Keep announcing, doing a great job, all right?
Okay, Zeb, thank you. Appreciate it.